Ngachi mo, like this is okay. So this is just a general idea of like ngachi coding namla thabdi beru mo. And the code monkey ki kongi official anira duba notes te sugara chegi mo. That the code monkey habru nabanatsi hinke more complicated programming in gachil habdi beru. Math habru. You can go to the official website mo kongi there are the notes chung. That the ngagi na functions ki notes thing bate because we dari dinga che like in-depth be functions le jumbere tagize. So this is like an idea for you all also. Mo project pedi beru whatever you do like you can like always refer notes here. Na semi complicated bit thome mo like anzom lamni di boring thyo but then resume lamni bache ana gar jinji pomba. I used to use these, but a lot of times when I was like reference builder. So you can always do something like this. So yeah, I think we have enough participants now. Uh, so I think we can start. Okay. So dari dimu ngachigi functions lamni functions ting ngachiga te thob labda coding adventures part 2 na first nara thob ana. So I have loaded it up. Okay. So ana function farms do mo. You all the functions ki lessons is sunai. So firstly, like let's recollect. Katsakanimiya atsuchi jischi mongagi. Like function gachimose. So dariyatage functions. What is a function? A function is a set of instructions that performs a specific task. The computer will only execute the function when you use it in your code. So function it's like instructions. Everything is the instruction here that you see on your screen, but step distance to match, grab, step, and then again drop. All of these are instructions. So functions set of instructions. But then datu dinga chigi na function di mitome mo katsaning milhado zumbera dubate. Can someone like can you just guess? I mean like you can't like respond right now, but if you want to, can you guess what's wrong with this code? Tauchi. Datu singa chigi halam habji mo dadi. Katsaning ngagi anigi demonstration ni halam chiji. So what's wrong with this code? Can you just guess for a while? Like something is wrong here. You can drop it in the chat if you think like chegi sheba chinde like any wrong to me. Can you please point it out? Like step distance to match, grab, and then step 3, then drop. Can you guess what's wrong here? There's nothing in the chat. So I think Q&A na ye dunga. No videos. Nope. So you're going 2x speed last speak. Okay, speak slowly. Step 3 is wrong. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, step 3 is wrong. Why? Just 3 steps will not be like it will not reach the pile. Now wrap the match na hyo. There the pile na miheva titame. See? Kanin be mitsu kogi. So ngachigi measure betu yan like ruler chiba be measure betu like nale natsingam chumo the step sutub yan you can just do step mo. I think I have to move this a little bit. Okay. Distance 2 and I have to go all the way to this thing, the pile. Mo. I think this is disturbing you all. Okay. So this is a pile. Mo. P-I-L-E. So Rati match nahi match le pile na over there. So we can just do run. So this is just like revision mo. A lot of things are here like sequence, line by line code follow mo. Like this is the normal like code monkey atara and use better bego step like turn media function mo tama but the functions the function defined bege the topic the function this is like a set of instructions, but how can you make it into exactly a function? You have to firstly define what a function is. So define function to define now if you go and check the notes here mo na jinji bebate function name rangi function mean gachi jinru tum ngachigi like depending upon ngachi la gachi bechun naze dele equals to sign chitsu bracket chitsu dele arrow chizo dele ani nana the instruction go ngachigi. I'll show right now. I'll demonstrate. I'm just giving you an idea. Uh, let's say that function gi ming so function gi ming di let's just say work rat like work se mo dato ming gachi jinu ngai di dato rat work se khoi la ima te ani match collect beni the paths shani di So rat works is function name ig equals to sign jitsu mo bracket jitsu arrow chizo. Okay. Then what do you have to do? Now function the g, there was a function ki nana gani menu betame. Ana. So ani nana the ani instruction sugoda. So what we can do directly nale cut be mo control x chip chabja nana tsu be. Anmatu indent chap kutuk ka karalu. Nana function ki nana tsuko. Yeah, tsi. So done. No, we kept the function name equals to sign bracket tsui arrow tsui. The run begin mo chachi. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Why didn't it work? Because we haven't called the function. Function gi di speciality gachi labda. Chigi function chi define be mo da tonga chi define be batte. Rat works a function chi define be. So like let's just say rat. Let me say me complicated jada. Let's just say rat or works cham chi shage da to function gi ming de mo. So work function work din chi define be batte kogi lagach mo. He has to go collect the match, put it in the pile. Define chapchi. There's nothing wrong with this code tubga. If it's all correct, the only problem here is that the function the call bego. Now, if you continue reading, to use this function, write function name and then like brackets to go. Function name di gachi monga chigi work se. Chigi lejum betawachi dachi datogi difference gachi theo. If this lesson is being recorded, but so if you like go to YouTube and just look at the lesson again, you will realize that dachina ani works madena. To define builder, it's going to update tami. That the works do if I like change the name of this function. Let's say rat. See? rat situata. So let's keep it back as func work. It's getting updated lifetime nara. So you have to call the function. If I run it again, nothing. Lami be call bego function di. Define chubs be the call gade bego. You can just press this button. It'll come like this, or you have to like write the function name again. Exact bit tukka. WORK works iduna naya WORK work bracket sukotele. Now if we run this code, rat will go collect the match and then like nanagachi sequentially follow me onto like Kazakh sequence labjimo. So now he'll follow step by step. Now let's see like Kazakh sequence na labjimo. Computer gidi every code gachi didi berung achigi like line by line how dele ani the instruction follow biomos helpchibatemo. I hope I'm not going too fast this time. Like I'm keeping a very like tick pace. Not too fast, not too slow. So at this point, Kazakh sequence na helpchibatemo. Computer gidi code gachi zero line by line follow biomos like that step bay, grab bay, pile na jo dele drop jabse. You'll see something very interesting now. Let's say like I don't call the function tubka like that work the shada na function sap cheez hoge tubka move se shage tubka da dele function sap define be move dele anzun zoi the function gi name di kachi jinu tubba tinga chigi it's on the like coding gagi be mi di ning gachi jinu tub the function sap cheez tam new function as ka move se. So let's define something here. Rat la so chichinge da. Let's say step like 5 zemo dele turn left taro step 5. Yeah, the lasso sap mo. Now I'll call this function tubka tami I have written the work function and move function. What will happen now is that work function they completely ignore computer gi even though work function ngagi first na dinu sequence gi khachahanim tawda dikachi a labda line by line follow beons hebate. But then I wrote a new function here and then I call the function. Yata the function call mabebate. So call mabe ochindi computer gi no define the chub no mo khogi. Function di dinu devida the to function gi lara mindu no computer gi. So ani work function di completely ignore cham khogi. Use ra me beta to. Tatupka. So sora beyond rat ki ani move cham chi follow beyond this. Ya gi tara mata. HP labda function di ngachi define be di beru chi call be ni ji so that function will not work. So don't forget to like call the function to define sabe. The next doubt or something that'll be on your mind right now might be that could be hinki ream joite mo the andi that example chamchi much hinsulu ani that decode me to gani move function de. So cut betange. अनि एक्स्ट्रा वर्क जोइबा तिमो अनि वर्क इक्वल्स टु लाइक ब्रैकेट्स अनि जो इंडेंटर देले लोक तरो कॉल बेगो बिमो ngachig di function di call ma beochi taro lara mi bedo so this is extra works in no ba this is meant of ka coding namra bedi beru amchi cham chi mi ba di code beota di dato di chensu example cham chi anso code monkey na emidi nava na chensu exam diuda yan actual coding beoda di halam chira digo function disu like rat ki dele dato di khogi match se kalik beni dele pile up beni cham chi mi bate that as we progress you will see just how much we have to write functions. Anytime na function chidi bachin. Ani work gita to betu tamaya if there were like several matches here, I can call the function again and again. Like match chi collect be, naya match che bacha ani collect be, na e bacha ani collect be, look deeming ba code entire code. Me bachin step distance to match one, dele ani collect be, step distance to match two, kasakan arrays na sab chimo machigi. We studied that match number one collect be, match number two collect be, number three collect be, anzume be bate. Function ye bachindi, it will directly work like just work for, like define chub function define chub he'll just continuously work like ani kalik be bhaja so kalik be bhaja you can just like write work taro sachi work dito and just write the function again and it will execute it 2 times let's go to a code where there might be more matches for us to work with. Okay, so Antitup Chimoda, let's like move to another lesson. This one was the easy one, like first schema. Like let's go to something like number 78. Okay, see, there are 1, 2, and 3 matches. Mo for m in matches, turn to m, step distance to m, grab. And the for loop zoom do mo can only grab one match at a time. So let's see what this does. He grabs one match, he doesn't grab the other, and then he has to like what is he supposed to do after that? Functions na jige to gani kodi complete na chigi. For m in matches. So let's define a function. Collect seshage mo function giving this time the and then like define chabke anzum shake arrow chizo mo the indent chabke indent long of gan lo de. It means that you're putting it inside that function indent. Okay. So what the collect function does right now is if I put collect, then it'll go collect it. He's checking for all the matches right now. Let's not check for all matches. Let's keep it very simple. Anjada, turn to match, match match, step distance to match. I think the code might get confused. It doesn't know which match to turn to. So array use match number, matches 0, matches number 1, and matches number 2. So turn to match, like let's say if I just like put this out, then like really return the but right now we just want it to turn to like one match, collect it, drop it down. No, so I'm let's go to let's go to the assignment number 79. I'll show you the for loops page but let's go for something like a little bit shorter because I'm like really strained on time, but idea is same. Okay, I want to show you guys how different functions can be used. After the function chicham to go bit turn to bridge. Okay, you can make several functions now. You can make one function that says bridge, say bridg bridge. Let's like define this as one function. Anzumbe turn to bridge, step distance to bridge. This is one function. bridg bridge. Okay, so one of them is turning to bridge and stepping there. Next one we can just say match, like collect same thing. Atar I'll be using collect because his work is to collect right now. So collect and like let's make this function. So what do you do here? You turn to match. Match so this one's like more easier to explain, bro. So turn to match, and then you can just step distance to match. Step distance to match. Okay. So what will this function do? It will go collect that match. Now the final one has to be dropping the match. Drop, like drop, drop, or let's say code gaming the delivers the shaki. Now I'll show you where the function can be used. So, like, let's say Anjiti, something interesting will come here. Tame. Turn to pile. Pile na jago batimo. The mouse key padri, bridge na jui, match na jui, collect B. The na jago batimo. Look what happens. Look. Step distance to pile. So, and then deliver. Say function logo. I nearly forgot. Deliver. Same tigo to the function giving the andi, calling the function there. Wait, what happened? You can only turn to a particular object on the keep trying. Bridge. Is this not working inside a function? That was working perfectly fine. Right, let's run. Yeah, it's not working inside a function. See? He drops into the water when I say turn to pile. That's why I was making a function to turn to bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E, bridge. Oh, like, no, okay. Cross se the function giving the. Maybe because of that. Bridge se ni bedu indent. No, then let's say cross. Now it should work perfectly. See, he goes to the bridge. We didn't say collect. So collect long code. No, let's go through this. What does cross function do? It tells the rat to go to the bridge. Because you saw what happens. When he turns from the match, he actually drops into the water. No. Bridge na majuni. So firstly, the bridge na jogo babe, rat te. Bridge cross baby, match na jogo be. Ngache code team, the match collect bego da. So see, the next line of code. Collect ki code ki kachpete. Rat na bridge na hip chi, turn to match. He turns to the match. Match na jo me. Step, distance to match. Match base a jo me. Then collect the match. Collect and this and deliver na di drop pego bate mo match lo. Like for match collect bait sauchi lo pal na jogo bate. So drop the match there. But the code is all fine. What's happening here? For bridge na jo pa jo che. Where is it? Hey, wait, stop. Grab. I called the function twice, sorry. Grab. It's not collect, it's grab. Grab. Okay. So he collects the match, but he cannot deliver it. Like bridge look cross begobate. Now, what happens? Now where the function works is that rather than look whole code rewrite benigi sama ani gachlo turn to bridge, step distance to bridge, look dinigi like rather than that, deliver na gachbetu, turn to pile, step distance to pile member, we can call the function cross. Function the cross ki function di gachlab me turn to bridge. Deliver ki time na turn to pile and actually firstly let's write cross. Like firstly bridge cross pe go mo. Deliver ki case na di. Now he has to deliver this match from here to here bate. Ani match na ni na bag jogo me nate. Han time na rather than like dachi thui mo chegi. Cross me bachindi ko directly nali umchi he's turning to the pile, he just drops into the water. Rather than that, what we'll do now is deliver ki case now. We'll start with when he collects the match, right after he like step distance to match, when he grabs the match, he can turn to the bridge. Cross function na yata didibeba demo ana. See? Turn to bridge and step distance to bridge. Firstly, bridge nale, he has to cross the bridge to get to the pile. Remember, he can't just turn to the pile and then like drop it there. So we have to add this cross function here. He has to cross the bridge. So that's why for easy understanding, let's call it cross bridge, BRIDG bridge. I have to put the same thing everywhere to go, BRIDG. Once you change the function name, you have to reuse it every time, BRI. Kara whole code na change pega to go. Okay, now what happens? Step distance to bridge, he collects it. See, now he crosses the bridge and brings it back. Rather than rewriting the entire like code, turn to bridge, step distance to bridge, it could be much longer. Measure bini go to turn bego, na jogo, daru turn bego, na jogo. Rather than writing like lines of code again and again, function chi diochin look chi use bitu bani di. Machelo ani ki example jitenge tupka. Da. So you understood what functions is more. Let me show you how you can reuse function again and again, like in the same code. Again, we'll use move. I think my time is also ending. So let's get this done really quickly. Move equals to ani begin. Loop zumbe labia tatame. Step 5. And step 5 the me. Let's firstly turn to what turn is actually me. Turn left. Move. Turn left. Step 5. Delay function call bege. Define chapchi. I'm not working with this too, but I'm to show you an example of how function can be used. So sachi joy mo. If I write this function again, 바로 사치 moves 이루어진 산이병원. Step 5. 다시. 카타라는 기간치 loops나 same beam. Like if you just write like loop, then it'll just do the function again and again. Now what you can do is you can put a function inside a function. Like that. Let's go back to this entire thing. See, so I'll just put all of this inside one huge function. Like but the magical like bits game so like I could put this thing inside the entire function. Like I can just call this as monkey. I mean like rat missions game any function giving the MISSI rat mission. So this entire thing you can write a function inside a function. Rat ki mission. Koi mission di match ka like baby path okay, better. And then this entire function you have to call it again. Like rat MISS same function gaming the rat mission and call the same thing happens, but this time inside a function. If I didn't tell him to call mission based I'm code DDP Larami. The code is all correct there. The function call ramabe mission no jos labramala batingai. So function gi nana function tituk machiki anzumbe. I hope you understood what functions is, why it's used. Lukchi call the cross bridge thing, let's say like there were like 100 matches here. Rather than telling the rat to cross the bridge 100, like code, rat firstly hajo match number 1 ka like bay, like bridge cross bay log na show. Bridge cross bay and bridge crossing code the lukchi ki dini ki. What you can do is write a function to cross the bridge. Just write this function and what you can do is call it again and again, like 100 times call so just write a loop there, like simple times loop use you have to call it 100 times. So dot times use baby, just put it inside there of this loop, simple times loop until loop for loop so whichever you like feel is viable to the code. Perfectly so this was all about functions. My time is also ended. If you have any doubts, like I have like few minutes, like 7 minutes too. If you have doubts regarding function, please ask. I can see that's like there are few like 1-2 comments that tu hami goeze. Lukchi mapatin di tema function gachi gade be use bego anize. I don't see a comment saying like I can't hear zidi amchimendu. That's it faster no more. If you have doubts, please push forward like chats na. If you have any doubt.
Okay, Roshan.
Now?
Doubt me no. So you can
no zero correctly.
Okay. Screen stop
Listen, I'll just share the screen. So this was all for coding. Thank you very much for sticking out with us throughout this. I think it was 1 week. So thank you very much. I hope you will like push forward from this. Coding the basic like this is the simplest it can be. Hallam complicated ya jomo rangi like some interest ki if you have doubts, please push it forward. If you want to reach out to us, you can like contact us. Like Telegram like you might have your seniors Your teachers are also very like proficient with these, so they can also teach you very well coding. Some important so I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much. We Even I had a wonderful time teaching you all. Like it was so fun to see like how we saw a lot of pictures of you all studying with so much interest. So that was really fun for us to teach also. Like I'm so motivated thing bang achya. I think my first lesson, like I spoke really fast and all also, but after that I tried to maintain a pace. So I'll also work on that. I hope you'll also like enjoy coding. Code monkey, navanatsi halam theo chinso. Python how JavaScript lo gachi guchi halam now. So math na go tatudi the digital age pindigi mo. So thank you very much. And now we'll move on with like what ma'am will also give you like some of these ideas and all our recollections. So thank you and happy learning.
Thank you, Roshan. Once again, screen di stop na ngagi share pimitu. Okay, thank you. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Hagoiga chiso. Dato sinsintin bidusukara hagoiga. In digital use, you learn the hardware, software, disruptimo, browser, word processing, especially disukara detail na tenjindi. So we are supposed to teach the digital citizenship with Pain. We put in the lesson plan, but because of the time constraint, we couldn't cover the digital citizenship. But I have summarized. I make a PPT selecting few topics from this digital citizenship. I need the present big I need the function team, functional, and some inbuilt function and user defined functions in Yeva. So the ni sergi example jindemo like work, low and some base functions so them and the mushkoragi so them and the function those are called user defined function and inbuilt function be already in code monkey nalu roki kara design be jamilu the inbuilt functions allow be turn to low distance to low right turn left low turn right low similarly to already build a function this and this low the inbuilt functions allow so any function the kadi we call benin and this the explain be demo okay and repeat maybe time mindu so I will directly any summarize the petangi to digital citizenship ki okay here I will cover the those topic. What is digital trade? This one discover beginning. Next slide. You know what is digital trade? Trade leveraging a digital trade is like a troublemaker on the internet. How it tries to still sneak into the computers, tablets, or phones to mess things up or steal stuff like your password, pictures, design, digital trade element. How a simple better and types of digital and code making they have included already phishing and types halam so I added three them add page nalu and the phishing zemiti paper message fake big any website or whatever link this fake big is those are all phishing there never any time scam지 아니 비티기 제수기 비티시모 아니 비텔컴기 로고 세임 베투베 아니 XX 세임 베조베 건수기 아니 다운바 링디수 아니 베베 다운지수디 all phishing 아니 다우드디 임존베르 통바 so there is all scam 아니 디술로디 phishing 슬랑도 virus system 디심 like virus storage in your computer will be slow down, it will stop working, and this is the virus. The hacker get like someone trying to steal into your room or without permission. Example of it. Like hacker can try to break into the computers that don't belong to them. Hago memoni Then ransomware, and similar to the phishing, they are called ransomware remedy. Ransomware remedy that the hacker will tell you that give me money that much money amchina and zumbe trade bini michulu gashulani warning zumbe chigi data disunga gi publish pe lo lok mijin lo la pe tiru le milu hani lo ti ransomware silang so tatu di amchi sheba gitu. And so what is cyberbullying? I get to few select baby jamchi and present baby. So cyberbullying is when someone uses phones, tablets, or computers to mean to others online. That can happen in text, and it got in text, game, or apps like YouTube, WhatsApp, Chisugi game gi and Roblox nalu, or Instagram, Facebook, all the social medias. Now happen there. It's like a bullying at a school. It's like a bullying at a school, but it happens on the internet. How go you? And it can be hurt just as much. Ci school na bully pero ci kamci and same shung and sumbera is similar. Cyberbullying love that it true online the bimilu love me. Took a few examples here, like sending example of cyberbullying, sending messages or texts, posting embarrassing photos or videos, and this is cyberbullying. Mush. They're never the all using social media is really important to know about the cyberbullying and leaving rude comments on the someone post on this car under the cyberbullying, okay? And pretending to be someone else to make fun of them. Lalu fake accounts so comment bini do what mush got top lap and this car are including in cyberbullying, including someone from the group chat or game on the purpose. How can we understand? Why cyberbullying hurts? Even though it's not a face to face, it can still make people feel. Mumobi malavura so online nalu chalo zopchi lavachin you feel sad mush. You feel sad, lonely. Tele mamombe cyber and bebachin the Facebook law chi post binu photo chi the people comment you badly, then chese miga you scared to go online and this like they don't want to talk to anyone and then feel being but the mohani ki in the same even though it's not face to face it's really hard. And then what is your personal information? Personal information is any into information that tells people what you are or where you are, kind of like your real world identity. It's stuff you should not share online. But you online know the personal information shareability. We have to avoid this. Only the low watching if you have trusted adults, yeah, it's okay. It's okay to share, but you have to unnecessarily when people ask your personal information by stranger gibeojin and zumbeojin, you should not share to them. 아니 personal information the chigi name, your phone number, school, and this cards. Those are all personal information. Photos and your home address, your birthday, email address, password, username. This card is all of your personal information. Why it is important to keep private? Kajibi personal information this why it's important to keep private lavachindi if someone only knows your personal information. There are chances that they will pretend to be you. Cheating on Facebook nalu. Facebook hack to never the mush. Joe will do that hacker gi chi im zobe jet 병 마티 chi charu disulu. 아니로 they will pretend to be you. 아니라면 아니로. And try to unbindigi whenever you set the password kachibira, you have to not simple na siya remember at strong ba siya ako. So that the hacker will not able to crack your password. Okay? And try to find where you live, send creepy or dangerous messages, and hide your accounts. If you share your private information. freely be ngoma shimi this jimbachin. If it's important, it's fine. Then ngoma shimi la locks be umbatimush. And this ludi, you have to be careful. Now, what is trade prevention? The prevention of Haiti. What is trade prevention of the how prevention of the protection? It's like a putting on a move before going to the video game or making sure your bike has be helmet and some protection. You mean protection? It's what we do to protect ourselves online before any bad stuff happens. And bindigi before the bad things happen, we have to protect. Password is strongly zoni zo two-factor authentication zoni ji but mush chiso ya hago iga. And if you want to log in, chi phone na log in benu pa Facebook or whatever, you want to use in other devices. Pevajin the two-factor authentication zo it will link to your phone number or whatever. So ki device beverage in school ki computer channel login beko bi chigi Facebook di ani be login jombe tu. So we have to verify from your phone number and the message and some be verify beko ani zoom di two-factor authentication now. Those are important. And it's all about being smart, careful, and ready like a digital superhero. How come? It's just example. And ways to prevent an online trade. I've mentioned the 5 ways here. Use a strong password. I have already mentioned, like a secret password is like secret code. Use a mix of letters. Use a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Never use 1, 2, 3 and some serious na use mavilo. Password use mavilo because hackers love that stuff. Happy password says hackers will first run some simple try beta limit. So check as the numbers low symbol belgian hash low exclamation mark low and some mixed page origin. It's difficult for hackers to crack your password in me. Okay? And don't share personal information on your laptop. So don't click a random links. There never any telegram na mo mamra telegram na lo link this part so can you do mana so gatobe ani bedolu don't click uh, uh, ani chigi mashibachindi don't click freely. Maybe you can ask your elders, your siblings, whether what is this. Ani the tenten berashibachin jamje you can click. Lalugidi leling jim chi click to chigi data banigi and sumchia oniba. So anime avoid clicking to random links. And this in prevention. Keep devices clean, update your apps and games, and use antivirus if you have got it. Antivirus is a protection of viruses. Okay? And speak up if there's something feels off. There are papers in any data, may papers in you cyberbullying, the chilap if you somebody treats you in online, that to the you will feel afraid. You will scared and please open up to your parents, your teachers, your big sibling if something online gives you a weird feelings lo. Uche ati some cyberbullying zumbe and zumbe experience version. You have it's important to share your parents, teachers lo. Hagui hamji. It's just summarizing from the code monkey the courses, the digital citizen gi summarize sumjibi tuka. Thank you hamji mi ani hidi. So tama dumu. Hagui ga chesugi datu sinzel hamedesu. Kalinga once tagi chesugi check na hagu no maguno. Encoding na lugar chiga chilapchiko machisu. First we have learned variables, delay array indexing this to the video ina. The two class 4, 5, 6 this chika be yipdalu. Some might repeating habdus me feel bedoma because for classes advanced coding advanced part 1 and 2 also have same concept but in advanced level na jo me ba yata jodalu the logic or concept is same but in grade yata jodalu level yata jodalu it we are learning advanced mo hani bedalu ani ati log habdus me feel bedom is good you are revising what you have learned in classroom. Imi ba han bendi tele kashlap chidoro for loop the two skill hami language the javascript lo da coffee scripts along there are so many languages in computer to communicate with computers. There's class 7 and 8 now you guys will learn the banana tail 1 and 2 more analog the language they have used the python. 최적의 배워진 CoffeeScript, the 7, the 8 기 배워진 the Python 형. Then if you want to like design the website 숨지 design 배고 빌라와진 아니 code monkey 나는 아지 www. code monkey login 저달로 code monkey login this page this 테면 뭐 and this is the website. So in order to develop similar website like code monkey 배워진 what language we will use and it's sulado yeah of course we will use Python analytically 같이 use Python but for designing part analytically the resource JavaScript language the HTML or a markup language that am치 하마고로 한숨 두메 있어 나 지게 또 땀이 뒤스 웹사이트 뒤스 소미 뒤스 가 코딩이 소메메 있어 쉐바기 똑다도 so but that doesn't laptop you can try to explore Kadebi Zoina security tembe try to learn Kadebi Joina Hanivdisu. Tatu Chungulera try to learn and Beojin Kadebi Joina. The logic Beojin Kadebi Joina Maski and Machi Hamnimin Kazum the Maski formula Habdusumbe. The first Habdadi is quite difficult for you guys, but Habji it will be interesting. And we will have kuno that to let try to learn coding. Tuka telengaji if an else la if an else statement lapchi angaji so I don't remember and function di tara English. Okay, then the species the suka de use penina word processing the suka de use penina the sangi taught you detailed narrating so I hope you guys understood. Dele analu paper change digital use no last no project do the project last lesson no try to do those project you will learn more. That to let to be immediate so you can try session nalu try beta chim nalu you will tell it also not laptop. It's okay, it's no worries. When you get back to school, during interval time, during lunch period time, hanalu explore brainy type. Hakui. Okay. Then anything else you want to clarify your doubt? Okay. Summer coding game gi at pen toy gachisu learn bega. The total must do no be. Okay. Some way slow. Okay. Okay. Duru we have designed the Google form to design BDE, so we will share in the group chat. Please you can fill up that Google form. Google any feedback ki form. 나지 group 나로 share 병 the Google form 지. So 아나로 저기 나지 아니 question 아지 엄마 아나로 honestly 배. 지금 summer coding game 디가 데비 토이 아니 지 fill up 배는 똑까. We will share in the group. I'm Jeremy. Roshan, anything to say? Mindu? Yeah, yep. Ibajan.
Ready Mila, man. Ready
Okay.
Mila.
Okay. I think we have covered all. Car cover be Tatalu. So let me check. Okay. Any digital citizenship ki slide this so share bena se labno. So ngagi ani di share bega ani PPT digital team ani code monkey narai ani digital citizenship lape in your account is not visible ani virgin the teacher ki chil kilo SN ma bi ma course di chulu majinji mo so you can ask your teachers to assign the digital citizenship the delay 그슬랍지고 실수 디지털 유스키 삽지가 코र्स 아니데 SNB 나슬랍 사니 베어진 체기 대시보드나로 체기 체력이 에코나도 텐데 So analu slide discard tatunga yubimidi. I pick up some topics and present baby. Tufka. Jeremy. Okay. Tachi ani kashlo at stem dibanga at look like pituka. Tachi ani chiki digits a function gikole. Function gikole Gopal have explained clearly. And the pivot in go to limit function and the function it is defining function and step discard remember turn to a low turn to a step the distance to a lappe and the step mush the step the and durura and the go to beach go to mash mush those are the calling function mush and the pivot in go to beach lamina and the olu they turn to beach step distance to beach 안승배 홍보하니 올로. So ani zumbi the lokchi timago indelu, the code anzumbi lokchi timago indelu, ani function call get ani help you. So ngaji ani go to let me function call beauty and yata jongmush koti. So it will follow the same steps that written in the go to a function na step dinin ani step the same follow bill. Ngaji function call beauty. To go to mesh lavajin to mesh ke olura to mesh tundi gidilu turn to mesh step distance to mesh so do we but the mapani function use my page so ngaji function just go to let me function to call beauty hani nane be step to the yata log job but go to the log job is following the same steps hani me function gidi calling function dane we use be me so I'm Jeremy. Okay. Thank you so much for joining with us, and maybe in next year, winter, tato delishme shumishwe. Maybe in Yanjin winter vacation, and some similar program going to I hope you guys will join with us again, or maybe in next summer vacation. So and if feedback from the relation build up summary. So we will try to improve in the next event, like similar event. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And the vacation is over, which is Kadabir, thank you so much. Tuka. I'm Jeremy. Bye bye. And enjoy your remaining vacation.